What's going on, Shady people? Shady here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a different video. We have a complete dedicated video sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and the whole reason they reached out to me is because they know that I enjoy playing their game so much, and I'm excited that they can support the channel this way in a huge dedicated video. So thank you so much for being here and watching with me. Today's video is kind of just a soundboard for all of you guys that are currently playing or have not played Raid yet. There are a ton of promo codes, and I seriously cannot stress this enough. If you are not playing Raid right now, there is a promo code in this video that is one of the best promo codes I've ever seen for Raid because of the specific champion they give you. I cannot wait to gush over this champion with you guys. But before I hop into the game and start dishing out all the promo codes that you guys can use, whether you're new or old player, there's codes for everyone. I want to go ahead and go over the Valentine's Day event that is currently going on. Now, the first part of the Valentine's Day event is for brand new players. So if you haven't already, go down in the description, download Raid Shadow Legends, and once you do, once you have your player ID, you can head over to raidlovequest.plarium.com, enter it there, and let the love begin. And this heartfelt quest started on February 14th and runs all the way until March 14th. You can play one of the Valentine's Day themed mini games for a chance to win some fantastic in-game and real-life prizes, including Valentine's Day themed Raid champions and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000 for US players. And if you're not a new player, don't worry, our first promo code of the day is for you. To celebrate Valentine's Day, you can use the promo code STValentine23. In fact, let's do that in game because I haven't yet. So because I haven't entered this yet, I'm gonna go ahead and do it STValentine, all caps, STValentine23, and you're gonna go ahead and get experience, auto battle, energy, just some good stuff will be sent to your treasure chest right here. I'm gonna collect all that, 100 coins and 100 energy. Okay, we take that. And remember, only one promo code can be used every 24 hours. So the promo codes we're gonna go over and share with you guys, keep that in mind. And beyond STValentine23, there are 3 other codes that every player can use in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna show them on your screen here. We have Besthero, we have mid-game 23 win, and we have RAIDRONDA. Now, I've already used RAIDRONDA, but the other 2 I have to use in 24 hours. Well, I can use one, and then the next 24 hours, I'll use another to get these sweet bonuses. Some energy, multi-battles, and silver are always coming in handy. All right, so this is where we're gonna jump into the nitty-gritty, especially for new players. We're gonna go over some codes that can really bolster the start of your journey in Raid Shadow Legends. The first code is going to be POWERSTARTER. This is gonna give you a bunch of goodies, 3x full energy, 50 multi-battles attempts, but most importantly, the epic champion from the Sacred Order, Tallia. You can see her here. Now, she excels a ton in arena. As you can see here, her rise to duty is going to go ahead and place a 25 increased attack buff and a 30% increased crit rate on this champion, and then attacks all enemies. We've gone over this before in our integrations in other videos, but being able to attack all enemies is so good in the arena, and being able to increase your crit and then do it is even better. Outside of arena, Tallia also finds use against Fire Knight and Dragon. Being able to place weaken debuff on enemies for 2 turns is really strong, so awesome presence is a skill you're going to want to pour into. Another code you could use as a new player and for a limited time is going to be Valentine's 23. You'll see it on your screen, and it's going to go ahead and give you a rare skill tome, magic brew, some silver, and then Banshee, this champion here. Valentine's Day Thief, those lips have seen some love, let me tell you. The best part about Banshee's kit is going to be her Grave Chill, which attacks all enemies and has a 20% chance of placing a decreased defense buff. Decreased defense is very good. Getting around maybe some stun or daze gear is going to go ahead and give you even more control. AoE plus those gear can do a lot of work for you. Now, do keep in mind that the Banshee is a rare champion, so you might want to go ahead and prioritize a different new player code, in my opinion, because you have a good chance of cracking one of these opens when you pop some shards. Speaking of which, I do have some shards to use today, so let's take a break from the codes really quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna crack 3 sacred shards. And listen, I'm due for a legendary, I'm due for a gold, so I'd love to see her. No, we got an epic. We do have an epic, and it's gonna be, ooh, visionary. I don't think I had visionary yet. Okay. Let's go for another. I wanna see gold today. Show me some gold. Okay, more purple. Listen, if you're gonna show me purple, show me Armstrong, please and thank you. Although this looks like a decent champion. Look at this, good for Dragon's Lair and Minotaur's Labyrinth. We take those. One more for now, and we'll crack some more later. Come on, give it to me. Okay. Still purple. We'll have to save the gold for the end of the video. That's fine. We do have Steel Skull, which is great. Absolutely fantastic against clan boss. And just as a bonus, what makes it fantastic is going to be the poison buff that it has. DK poison is so good against clan boss. If you're just starting out, start looking up some clan boss guides and start building towards that because it is so important. But we do have a ton of codes to go over, and the next code is going to be ShadowRaid. As you can see on your screen, this one's going to give you 2 full energy, 100 XP boost, 1 rare skill tome, XP brew, and rank 3 chicken. Now, this is obviously not coming with a champion, so I would put this on the lower priority list of your codes. Now, these next 2 codes I would also throw into that list as well. It's going to be Ready for Raid, which comes with a bunch of goodies, and Raid Player 23 also comes with a bunch of goodies, but there's no champions included inside of those codes. However, they're very useful for new players, so make sure you snag them. You have to wait 24 hours between code uses, like I said, but those are going to be great for you. However, this is the code of all codes that I'm about to show you. This is the one that I would prioritize so hard if I was a new player. It is SUPERPOWERS. This code comes with the epic skill tome, 24 magic brew, some silver, and then most importantly, the epic champion Deacon Armstrong. Now in game, if I go over to my index and I go to the Sacred Order, we're gonna see Deacon Armstrong is a champion that I still do not have. I still do not have this. I've been playing Raid for well over a year now, and I don't have this champion. I've pulled so much. And my friend Dylan got this like immediately when he started the game, and it carries him. He still uses Deacon to this day. This champion is so good. And the fact that new players can just go ahead and start out with Deacon Armstrong is incredible. I cannot stress it enough. If you have not played Raid, go down in the description, download it now, and use this code. It is insane. The biggest part of Deacon is going to be this time compression. Fills the turn meter of all allies by 15% and decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 50%. Grants an extra turn. So he's going to go ahead and make your team perform their attacks sooner and make your enemy team perform their attacks later, and then goes again. So you can fire off either Sweeping Retribution or Mace of Contempt. Sweeping Retribution attacks all enemies, so he also has an AoE. If you can't tell, any places decrease defense. This champion is nuts, and I'm a little bit salty that I still don't have it. I really am. And it's not even like it's a void champion. It's not like it's a harder champion to pull, but it is an epic. So that's what I was saying before. When we're pulling the yellow shards, if I see a purple and I see Deacon Armstrong, I'll be happy. You know what? We're going back to pulling. All right, seriously, I cannot stress it enough. It is, extra legendary time. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, we're going Sacred Shards though, come on. I really want to see Deacon. The fact that I'm gushing over him means that you should come to me. Come on. Nope, not Deacon. It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. Bone Keeper's here. I'm gonna pull Deacon today. I can smell it. I'm gushing over him. It's Valentine's Day themed. I'm in love with you. Please, you would buff my, okay. Last one, either legendary or Deacon. Okay, it's purple, Deacon. Not Deacon, this Valentine's Barbarian Ina here. Oh, this is one of the champions you can actually get down below as well. We'll talk about that in a minute. She's actually really, really good. I'm not too sad about pulling her, I'm not. Now, while all the previous codes we've talked about have been for everyone that plays Raid, whether it's Android, iOS, or Plarium Play on your PC, the next two codes are just gonna be for people on iOS or Android, so mobile users only. The first code is gonna be LADYQUN. That's LADYQUN. It is on your screen. It's gonna go ahead and give you the epic champion Lady Quilen. Now, unfortunately, this is another champion that I don't have yet, so the fact that you guys can get it right now is pretty awesome. Your signature move, First to Fight, attacks all enemies, so it's a nice AoE. We've talked about how valuable AoE is. It places a 30% increased damage buff on all allies for 2 turns, and it also places an increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. If this attack is a crit, so you're gonna wanna build her out in crit so you get the maximum effects of that. So she's gonna deal a ton of damage and then make the rest of your team also deal a ton of damage. And the last code I have for you guys for new players on iOS or Android is gonna be Dilgol. And what's so great about Dilgol, he's gonna have an AoE attack. This AoE attack attacks all enemies 2 times, and each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased accuracy debuff for 2 turns. So being able to make your opponents miss at a pretty high rate because you're gonna hit twice and have a 50-50 on each hit. And of course, if you go ahead and pour some books into the skill, that debuff chance will increase. So if I haven't shown you guys enough, I really do enjoy Raid. It's a game where you go ahead and you get stronger and stronger with the more content you grind through, and that kind of just scratches the itch. I grew up playing MMOs where that was the whole progression system of the game, was get better gear, get stronger, take down bigger bosses, etc. And that's really what Raid offers, along with a collectathon of incredible champions. So if you haven't started to play Raid yet, I highly advise you go down in the description and click one of my 3 links, because we have 3 different links today. This is the first time we're having this on the channel, but you're gonna go ahead and choose one of the epic champion packs by using one of those links. Now, every single link comes with bonuses worth up to $30, so you don't have to worry about losing out on value. It's just gonna be preference for what you want. Which champion do you think is coolest or best for you? And you can still get Armstrong along the way with that code I talked about earlier. The first link is gonna get you the free epic champion Chunaru, along with 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 epic skill tome. The second link will go ahead and get you the free epic champion Ina, which is the one we actually pulled during the video. Now remember, she really excels in clan boss, and sometimes it can be hard to snag clan boss champions. Along with Armstrong, for me, I personally think this is gonna be the best link for new players. However, if you're looking for another incredible champion, you might wanna go with link number 3, because it gets you the same bonuses, but gives you the free epic champion Vergus. Now, Vergus is also really good in clan boss, so you kinda just get to decide, do you wanna go with pretty girl, or you wanna go with shiny armor? And that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying Raid today. I hope these promo codes help you out, whether you're starting your journey or you're continuing your journey in Raid Shadow Legends. And huge thank you to Plarium Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. With that though, I'm gonna get out of here. Keep it shady.